Hi everyone, today we will be making this fruit carrier. I used the wood that was from a wooden bed frame. We always tend to have fruits lying around on the countertop, so I thought this would be a perfect addition to the kitchen. If you want to see how I made it, continue watching. So let's begin.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
So my wife asked me to make a fruit basket holder, which she thinks shouldn't take me that long to make. So I'm thinking to use a few slats of these, which was used on a bed, on a wooden frame bed where the mattress sits, where these go across so the mattress sits. So I'm going to use a few of these to make the rectangular baskets for the fruits to sit on, and then build a frame around that. So I've taken already 2 of them to where my miter station is, so let's get to it. So I've done a measurement for say around 30 centimeters. I'm going to butt these up together and then make the cut. So this section will act as my side wall. I'm just gonna put them to a distance that I like, then get the other piece, literally just mark and cut, simple as. I'm trying to aim for not to make this project too difficult, because the past few ones I felt was a bit too fiddly and taking too long. So maybe the simpler ones is much more fun to make. So let's make this cut again twice to account for the 2 long edges. This is the side frames all cut out. So I will attach, say, I'll drive pins with my nail gun through there using my corner clamps, which goes then I secure it, and then I'm going to drive the nails through that way. I'm going to do this for all 4 sides, and we should have our first square. I've added a bit of glue. This should help. Just push it into the pores and just add a bit more, and then it should make it a bit more stronger. It depends the weight of the fruit you're going to put in these baskets, really. So then that's our bottom tray glued and pinned. So just quickly showcase my wife the size. She's saying it's a bit too big for the bottom tray, so I'm gonna make a cut here. So what that will do is just give me 2 trays, one slightly bigger, the bottom one would be slightly bigger than the top, and then I'll have from this 1 square literally 2 trays. So I'm gonna cut this on the miter here, and then close this off. So let's see. So this is a bit of a funky cut, a bit unorthodox, but it should get the job done, and it still should be safe. So let's do this. So this will be the bottom. I've put the same slats on the bottom. I'm gonna cut them out to shape and then drive staples with my nail gun. So I've set up a push block, so then when I run the slats across, it will be all the same size. So not bad, they do fit. And now I'm just going to start with the two edge pieces, leaving a bit of a gap on either side. Just go by eye level, or you could use a spacer, and then have each gap the same as you go along. So let's see how that goes. Just gonna add a bit of glue for added strength. Now I've turned them over so the glue is settling in. Now I'm just gonna go with my nail gun and just nail them in. That's one of them. So now for the top one. First one's done, that would be the bottom tray. Second one, I'm gonna make it smaller, so it's around that small, so it will sit a bit higher on the frame. So let me make this cart, square this off, and then we'll be ready for the slats at the bottom of the top tray. So we're going to measure this side and mark the same measurement on this side and make the cut. This will be the last side of the panel. Now I'm just going to mark the length and make the final cut. So that's our second tray. So for the top tray, I'm thinking to put the slats inside, so like that. So I'm gonna make the cart where it just fits inside, and then I'm gonna nail it from the outside. So let me mark those up and test fit one of them, and then just replicate that 4 times. I think 4 will just about fit. Here I had to go full Neanderthal mode because my brad nails had run out. It really bugs me when you're trying to complete a project, you think you have everything and then one small thing is missing, which then adds like double the time to complete. I guess that's when your improvisation skills gets tested. So here's me still trying my luck with the few staples that I had. But once I've tried a few, it's just not long enough to go into the other connecting piece, so I had to abandon ship. Now with the 2 trays done, now we're going to make the frames for it to be held up on. So I've decided the height by marking it here. So I'm just gonna sandwich them together and just cut it on the miter saw so you get exactly 2 sides. Now with the 2 sides, 2 framing pieces cut, I'm going to take this to my table saw and get rid of this rounded off edge, so then when I cut it, it's going to be a straight sharp edge. So this is just a 45-degree cut piece that I'm using as the support, so the legs can sit at an angle as opposed to straight, so it's more sturdier. So this is one side of the legs, so this is what it should look like. So I just had to do a few cuts to get the angle right. So I've just put that corner piece at the sides at an angle, and I've just clamped it, and then I'm gonna go back and just put a pin through it. I'm just not that confident with that glue that I'm using. And then I'm gonna attach these angle cut 22.5-degree legs, so both these trays sit at an angle towards the person picking the fruit, basically. I had to ditch my nail gun. I didn't have the long enough nails to go through, so I used so this is more or less what it is going to look like. I've just clamped it to make it stand, and then where you see the clamps, that's where I'm going to drive some pins in, or hammer some pins in, shall we say. So this is the last part of the assembly of this project, and this is how it's looking like in my kitchen. Very pretty looking, very happy with the way it came out. And my wife was very happy with it too. She was so happy that she decided she wanted to paint it that color, whatever that color is, and match it with the microwave and other accessories she has in the kitchen. Some of my viewers have been saying that they are not getting notifications. You have to click the bell icon and click all for all notifications to come through. That is when you get notified. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and check out my other videos for similar content like this.